Welcome to the world of the United Arab of Emirates. Today on FTD Facts, we are going to learn about a very interesting culture and people. A nation that may be small in size, but is highly respected and honored by many other countries from around the world. Hey guys, what's going on? Dave Walpole here, and welcome to FTD Facts, a channel where we talk about a lot of countries, people, and places from all around the world. And yeah, today we're talking about the UAE because, well, let's be honest, it is a video that you guys have been requested. As a matter of fact, quite a lot of you guys have requested us to talk about the UAE, especially in our Dubai videos. So thank you all who recommended this video. We did keep an eye out in the comments. Now before I get in this video, I want to let you guys know about our sponsor, Grammarly.com. This is a real cool tool that can improve your English, and I'll talk more about that in the end of this video. Now the UAE is a country that is currently unsure of its exact population as of 2017. They estimate that they have anywhere between 5,947,000 to 10,139,000 people. And the reason for this is the country hasn't done a census since like 2005, which at the time the country sat at 4,106,427 people. However, this is stretched out over a land of 83,600 kilometers square, which as of 2005 they had 99 people per square kilometer. However, that has changed in the last decade due to the amount of construction of high-rises put into places like Dubai. Now UAE is a country that is an absolute monarchy, meaning it has one ruler, one supreme say over all. However, that authority is not restricted by written laws, with the current president of the country being Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who has Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum as his vice president and prime minister. Now as for the UAE, it is divided up not into provinces, but into 7 emirates. They are different from provinces or states and act more like principalities, because an emirate is an area of land that is led by a dynastic Islamic monarch-styled emir. And these 7 are Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Ajman, Al Quwain, and Fujairah. And with all these collected together, they create the UAE, which we know is a major financial hub for the entire world. And as of 2015, according to the OAC, it had 70k GDP per capita, with over $147 billion in exports and $217 billion in imports. These exports include 32% crude petroleum and 13% refined petroleum. However, 9.1 and 5.1% is gold and diamonds. So in a lot of these Arabic countries, you might have heard of a thing called camel racing. It's quite a popular sport down there. However, in countries like the UAE, they are trying to phase out actual human jockeys as riders. The reason for this is because of the human rights movements, because the sports of the sheiks generally use children to ride camel because they are so small. And as a matter of fact, the Arab Emirates was the first country to ban the use of children under the age of 15 for this sport in 2002. And since then, the country is phasing out people and replacing it with robots. That's pretty cool. Now, not only were they first to ban the use of children for jockeys, but the city of Masdar is the first city in the world to have a zero carbon and zero waste and is a car-free city. Now, keep in mind, this is a planned city that's not fully developed. They only have about 6 buildings. This was initiated in 2006 with construction beginning in 2008. Although it was estimated to have an 8 years construction time, its completion had to be pushed back to 2020 to 2025 due to the financial crisis. However, it still aims to be home to 40 to 50,000 people in a total area of 6 kilometers. And what's fascinating is they have their own self-driving rail cars that you can just go in, choose a destination, and you can go wherever you want. Now, the UAE, as we know, is home to the world's largest tower, the Burj Khalifa. Now, we did talk about this in our Dubai video where it currently resides, and in 2008, it became the world's tallest inhabited structure. Construction for the Burj Khalifa began on January 6, 2004, and it officially opened on January 4th, 2010. The entire building cost $1.6 billion US, and from the bottom all the way to the top, it comes in at 2,722 feet tall, with an observatory at 1,800 feet. With 163 floors and only 154 of them being usable for space, it has 57 elevators across its 3,331,100 square feet 8th floor area. And we should also mention that this amazing piece of architecture was designed by an American named Adrian Smith and was built by Amar Properties. Now you wonder, how does a country spend $1.6 billion on a building? Well, this is all due to the fact that the country's got a lot of oil. And reports from its government say that the United Arab Emirates has 98.63 billion barrels in oil reserve. And as of 2016, the country reported that it produces 3.1 million barrels a day. Wow. And because of that, it currently sits at 3rd in the Middle East for oil production, with the Zakum oil fields being the 4th largest oil field in the entire world. However, it stands at the 2nd largest offshore oil field on the entire planet. And out of all of that oil, Abu Dhabi holds about 94% of that oil. And speaking about Abu Dhabi, for those who don't know, it sits as capital of the country. Not only is it the center of government, but it accounts for 2/3 of the entire country's economy. And of course, it's one of the biggest, having a population of 1,145,000 people. And considering we're talking about economy, the currency of the country is called a dirham. And they come in ranges of 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, and even 1,000. Now, moving away from human achievement and economy, one of the most interesting things about the UAE is its landscape. Unfortunately, the country currently does not have any UNESCO zones, but however, it does have 16 conservation zones and 7 structures on the tentative list. For example, the Al Bidiyah Mosque, which is the oldest mosque in the entire country, and it's estimated that it was built in the 15th century, being built from mud and stone. However, that is just us looking a tiny bit at the United Arab Emirates, a country that has a lot of history and is filled with rich culture and places. My name's Dave Walpole, guys, and before you guys get out of here, first of all, check out our sponsor, Grammarly.com. Hit the link down in the description box below. It's a free thing that you guys can sign up for, and it helps us get more videos. But how does it help you? Well, it improves your grammar when you're typing on the internet. And of course, if you want to keep up to date on what's coming up next month, go to ftddaily.com, sign up for our mailing list, because the first of every month, we send out a production schedule so you guys know what's coming up. But other than that, my name is Dave Walpole, and it's been always a pleasure to talk to you guys and learn with you guys. I want to thank you guys. I've said guys 4 times. I want to thank all of you who recommended us to talk about the UAE. It's always interesting to learn about new places around the world. And yes, of course, keep requesting further countries, further people, and further places for us to talk about. But nevertheless, the UAE aims to be a different culture in the Middle East. One that has many people from all around the world and many different backgrounds coming together to create history. The UAE is home to big cities like Abu Dhabi and Dubai, home to the most beautiful and impressive structures, for it is a place where the people struggle under the beating sun of life to get through their days. This is the mighty country, people, and culture of the United Arab Emirates, the oasis risen from the desert of history. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe if it's your first time here. We do daily videos Monday to Friday. And of course, if you like this, you might want to check out one of our other videos about this country and its places within it. Other than that, check out our country playlist. You'd be surprised at what you know. But other than that, thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Cool? Bye.